can't afford to do. And lastly, there are the human issues. This is the harder one. This is the domain of Sherry Turkle and Larry Lessig and Nick Bostrom, who are dealing with the human implications of what we do. I'm going to make a statement that you may or may not agree with, but I believe it profoundly. Every line of code you write has a moral and ethical implication. It may not look like it, but you are doing things that go far beyond the immediate consequences of what you do. We are the ones who are changing civilization line by line, and so the human issues begin to dominate. Let's talk about those people issues for a bit more, because if you go back in time, you realize, think about the women computers in the 1890s. We had small groups of people that we would throw together and do interesting things. That's cool. We began to separate the hardware and software folks. That's great. As software became more and more of a problem, our groups became larger. The programming priesthood came to be. And then with the internet, the economics of things changed that we could begin to outsource stuff. And this changed everything, not necessarily for the good. It was a time frame, which we're still in which software development has been viewed as a commodity. And parts of it are a commodity, but you can't outsource innovation. And I have seen organizations who with great zeal have broken apart their teams to the lowest cost developer in various parts of the world, and they failed miserably and they can't understand why. And it's because their financial folks didn't understand the implications of it. So we've seen further divisions of teams, further teams. This is where we are today. Most interesting software development deals with the problems of teams. And so therein lies the conundrum with